I'm so excited to see that a lot of you have decided to level up on your finances. It gives me so much joy. And one of my major goals for 2024 is to help a lot of people put their finances in check. And that's why we're going to be dedicating a lot of episodes talking about financial literacy. Some time ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I shared with you my financial budget system. And a lot of people downloaded the Excel sheet that we put up for sale and have started using it. Some even shared their pictures with me via email as well, and it was just a delight to see it. In that video, I talked about sharing with you some tips on how you can level up on your finances, start creating more income streams for yourself, and then of course minimize your spending and just ensure that everything about your finances is in order. I was supposed to share it in that video, but because the video was quite lengthy, I said I was going to dedicate a new video for it. And that's what today's video is going to be all about. So I'm going to be sharing with you some very practical tips that can help you level up on your finances so that you too can be on your way to having everything about your finances in order. Let's get right into it, shall we? Before we go into the video for today, remember to join the community by subscribing. If you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, it's very important. And then of course, join our email list. There's a lot that happens on that platform, so you definitely do not want to miss out on that as well, okay? The very first tip on my list to leveling up on your finances this year would definitely be for you to increase your skill sets. It is my #1 belief that you do not focus all of your energy on making money. That is literally like you trying to build your house starting from the roof. Your main focus should actually be the things that help you acquire the money. And those are things like your skill sets, your character traits, your networking and all. But for this first tip, I'm focusing on your skill sets. You need to acquire skills that help you make more money, because what acquiring skills actually does for you is, if all the money you ever had in your life was stripped away from you this minute, because you've already acquired your skills and developed them, you can easily make all of the monies back in just a matter of time. Stop focusing on how much have I made, how much did I not make. Focus on developing your skills. Find skills that you love and focus all of your energy and attention on developing it. Develop it by acquiring knowledge and information. Develop it by putting it into constant practice. Attend that seminar, listen to that podcast, educate yourself. It's very important that you're educating yourself with regards to whatever skill that you have decided to acquire. So that's the very first thing on my list. Acquire more skills and develop yourself at it, okay? The second point that I've put down here on my list would be for you to work on having multiple income streams. I am the queen of multiple income streams. From a very young age, I've been screaming this message to anyone who cares to listen to me. Multiple income streams is very important, if there's any word like that. So for example, if you currently have a 9-to-5 job, you can start a side business. I don't like to call it a side hustle because there's no such thing as a side hustle. Start a side business that actually helps you create funds. And then thankfully, with the invention of things like social media, technology, it's very easy now for you to start multiple businesses from the comfort of your home. In fact, you don't even have to leave your home. I have shared some business ideas on this channel before. I'll put the link in the description box down below. You can go check out the video so you can get an idea or two of what kind of business that you can start with whatever it is you currently do, so that you can also be on your way to making multiple streams of income. I tell you personally, if you put your heart and mind to it, you can have as much as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 streams of income. That's the secret to building wealth. I'm telling you, and the one way you can actually create multiple streams of income is by increasing your skill sets. Your brain has the capacity to take on so much, so develop it. Stop sleeping on your money, okay? The next practical tip that will help you level up on your finances will be for you to track your spending so that you can improve the quality of your finances. Track your spending. It's very important that you're tracking your spending. A lot of people spend carelessly and recklessly, sometimes without even thinking. And by doing so, sometimes at the end of the month, you have even spent more than you earned because you're not tracking it. In the video about my budget system, I shared with you a spreadsheet that can actually help you track your finances, your income and your expenditure, help you save quality money by just using that system. It's a very simple system that can work both on your mobile phone and your laptop if you have access to an Excel sheet. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below on how you can download a copy for yourself. It's one of the simplest and easiest ways to track your income and your spending. You're literally seeing everything you're earning and spending right in front of your eyes, and that would help you evaluate your spending decisions and then any other decision with regards to your finances. So please, it's important that you're tracking your spending so that you're not overspending and putting yourself under stress, okay? Before we continue this video, I'd like to remind you that we have the Art of Speaking Eloquently and Elegantly course now on sale. Just in case you want to learn how to speak more eloquently and elegantly, you can click the link in the description box down below and get more information about the course and how you can access it as well, okay? Let's get right back into the video. The next tip I've put down here, which is also an important tip, will be for you to reevaluate your spending and cut down on excessive spending. You don't have to buy every Ashorbi your friend says you should buy. You don't have to attend every event. You don't have to be there for everybody. Like, you need to reevaluate the things that you spend your money on. And one advice that I would give is this: never let your spending outweigh your income. That's a recipe for disaster and just continuing in a rat race in your financial life. Never ever let your spending outweigh your income. Always ensure that your spending is way below your income. That's the one way to always be on top with your finances. So evaluate what you currently spend your money on. Ask yourself, should I be spending this much on makeup? Can I leave my face bare and just carry my face bare? Do I have to visit the salon every week? Can I maybe invest in wigs? Maybe invest in quality wigs that will ensure that I am not spending so much money going to the salon to maybe braid my hair or do something to my hair that costs a lot of money. Do I need to always fix my nails? Can I probably maybe just buy my own nail polish and just do a simple manicure and pedicure in my house by myself instead of going to spend all that money at the salon? Reevaluate things. Do you need to continue eating out? Can you just invest in pots and pans and start making your meals at home yourself? Reevaluate these things. You'll be amazed at how much you can save if you would just sit down and probably take a look at your current spending and reevaluate things, okay? The next point here will be for you to stop putting yourself under unnecessary pressure, trying to live with the status quo or trying to meet up with the status quo, or you're watching Real Housewives of Lagos and you're seeing them with their G-Wagons and their Range Rovers. You see them in their houses and they say, oh, tell the chef to get the food ready, and you want to tell your chef to get your food ready. Don't go pressure yourself. Okay? Leave all those pressures, leave all those things, leave all those, I mean, if you have the money, live your life that way. But when you're still trying to level up on your finances, you don't need all those excess spending and trying to fit in when you were born to stand out. Okay? Okay? Stand out with what you have and stop putting yourself under unnecessary pressure. Shotiba. The next point that I've put down here will be for you not to try your best not to live in debt, especially those who live in the Western world. I know that a lot of you operate on a credit system where maybe you want to buy a phone, for example, you go and take what do you call it? You take the phone and then you start paying every month or something like that. No, if you don't have the money to pay for it outrightly, don't buy it. Try as much as possible never to borrow money for anything that will. Just don't. Money doesn't like to be borrowed. Money doesn't like to be borrowed, and that's actually the truth. The next point here that will help you level up on your finances is be very loud about your business. Publicize it. There is nothing to be ashamed of when you are legitimately doing something that is supposed to generate you money. The only way to thrive in your business is to market your business. The only way to market your business is to talk about it to anyone who cares to listen. Let them say you're doing the most. It's okay. They're not paying your bills, remember? In fact, the people who will tell you you're doing the most are the people who don't even patronize you or support you. So do the most. Do the most with your business. Loud it everywhere. Look out for opportunities where you can promote your business. Look out for fairs. Look out for exhibitions like the different ones. I don't want to mention any names, but there are big exhibitions in Nigeria that you can take advantage of and go market your wares. You can use social media with your friends. I always say to you, join that estate meeting. Join your estate meeting. Join that church group, because you can easily market your wares there. I'm not saying that's the reason why you should join, but I mean, you can let wisdom guide you and direct you on how to do these things. But find where groups of people are in your group on WhatsApp. Don't just be the one sharing nice, funny memes. Share your business. Do you understand? Share your business. That's one way to actually generate more income for yourself and level up on your finances this year. The next point will be for you to start investing. Start investing. Start looking for investment opportunities. This is somehow linked to the very second one where I talked about having multiple streams of income. The only way you can actually have multiple streams of income is by investing. There's so many ways to invest. Invest in startups, invest in growing businesses, invest in real estate. People who say that they don't know what to invest in or they don't know about how to go about investing, there's so many ways to go about it. The one way is start increasing your network of people. The people in your life should be quality people that actually add value to your life. Some of my biggest investments today are because of people who are in my life and who are in my corner, who have taken advantage of their business. I'm not going to mention it because we don't talk much as elegant people, but it's a business where if I tell you that I'm in this business, you'll be like, how did you do it? But it's just by having a friend who I was nice to and who was nice to me, and then I take advantage of my friendships. And that's what you should do. So you don't necessarily have to invest in only your shares, and I don't even invest in shares, and that's the honest truth. I rather invest in startups. I see people who really want to do something. They don't have the startup capital. We sign an agreement. I invest in your startups, and I invest in human capital a lot. I love to see that people are thriving and developing and encouraging them to grow. And somehow life always finds a way to pay back these things to me. So there are different types of investment. I think I'll probably dedicate a whole video to just investment. If you want that, let me know in the comment section down below, and then I'll just dedicate a whole video to the different things you can invest in that's not necessarily shares and stocks and all those things that look like dragons, my eyes. And the last point on my list, which for me is the most important point on this list, and it is simply speak life into your finances. Let me tell you the truth. Your words have power. My whole life, my whole being, and my whole existence, everything that I am today is as a result of the words that I spoke intentionally with my mouth. I've said this a couple of times on this channel that during my prayer times, I have what I call talking sessions. I take out 15, 20, 30 minutes every day, and I'm designing my life according to my desire, according to the purpose that I know that God has destined for my life. I design my life in the grandest way possible. And when it comes to my finances, I'm speaking to my bank accounts, I'm speaking to my storehouses, I'm speaking to my businesses. I mention them by their names. I'm speaking to them. I'm declaring words of life. I'm saying that the law of life in Christ Jesus that has been freely given to us is functioning in my finances. I'm saying that opportunities continue to abound for me to continue to create wealth. I know how to create wealth. I tell myself that I'm wealth, I'm abundance, and I'm plenty, and I'm making many people rich. This information I'm even giving you is actually going to make you rich if you take it seriously. And this is prophecy actually being fulfilled right now in what I am doing. So use your words and chart the course of your financial life. Direct your financial life with your mouth. Do it with intention. Do it with your whole emotions. Do it like your whole life depends on it. And watch how life will just start to channel opportunities your way for you to start creating wealth and just having beautiful life experiences because you have leveled up on your finances. Take it very seriously, guys. Take it very seriously. I called it the most important point for a reason, because that's actually my secret for success. That's all I have for you for today's video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. If you have more tips that I probably have missed out, please let me know in the comment section down below, and then we can continue to discuss it. Remember, if you want access to the Excel sheet that can help you track your income and spending, and just the simple budget system that can just help you level up on your finances, so you're seeing everything you're making clearly and plainly. It will help you make the right decisions on your finances and all of that. You can click the link in the description box down below, and then you have more information about it and how you can also purchase it and download it for yourself as well. I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, remember to stay very elegant. Take care.